Greetings and salutations, everybody. It is Thursday, which means we are having EMDR today. Um, it's going to be intense. It has been. We are currently working on the memory of the essay that I survived that led to me picking up and decimating my life for the last 2 years. Well, not the whole 2 years, because I've done a lot of work. I'm almost at a year sober, which is really insane and phenomenal. I've done a lot of work on the inside of myself, and I'm working on the outside. Um, Weight loss is not happening as quickly as I'd like, but it's okay. It's okay. Uh, I am going to be randomly, sporadically throwing out the videos from my former TikToks where I can't get in because I can't get in my Google account because it won't let me answer the stupid questions. It because it's not on the device or the area that I used to live in. It won't even let me answer my security questions, which I know all the answers to. But there we go. Um, so I just want to talk today about getting ready to do MDR, getting ready to handle and face that situation. And maybe for those who don't know what happened, who may not have, perused through my TikTok or heard my story, even though it's now pinned up at my top, a woman by the name of Marie uh, read that for me on her platform. Um, I'm not going to tell her story, but let's just say that she was silenced and she is no longer able to do what she was doing. Where when you see what she was doing in that video of me, about me. So, um, I also want to say that I've been sharing that video out to. I sent it to so many people that, like, more like celebrities or whatever, like local celebrities up there, whatever. You only get, like, you can send them one message. So I send a letter and I send that clip and I just ask them to watch it. Just watch it. You know, they don't have to interact. I just need my story to get out there, and I need my project here to grow. I'm going to help. I am helping other people who have survived what I've survived get better. And each day, I want to get better at that. Each day, I want to be able to help more people. And my ultimate goals here are to be able to help people that are in early recovery get basic necessities. Uh, a little bit more of a long term goal is to be able to facilitate and offer scholarships for people to get the therapy that I'm receiving, because I get my therapy thanks to a scholarship. And it is something that is, you're only seeing this me. Or if you've seen the other videos, you can see what I was. Even the part of me that was healed or healing prior to that relapse. I'm in a far better state mentally than I ever was. Even though after I do my session today, I'm probably going to be a pile of mud, because that's what I feel like. So that's stuff I've been working on with the MDR and the situation we're dealing with. Around 2 years ago, I'm from Washington, Pennsylvania, and they had their own pride. Usually we'd go to Pittsburgh, things like that. I was working this weekend, and after Pride, I'd gotten on Grinder, and because I was divorced and single, and you know, we need connection sometimes. And I literally, like, during that time, I had I was dealing with so much where like people were wanting to hook up, and then the moment they saw me, even though I sent them pictures of my whole self, they would turn around and tell me how ugly I was, and then just like leave. It kind of destroyed me, right? So this person invites me to their hotel room, and I went. The Holiday Inn on Racetrack Road in Washington, Pennsylvania, and he offered me something to drink, and I took it. He didn't seem sketchy, but people like that probably don't. He didn't. I blacked out, and I woke up being essayed, tied down to a bed, gag in my mouth. Um, I knew it was happening because it wasn't the first time in my life that that's happened. Not even with being just like that. Like that's not the first time that's happened. I didn't expect it, and I didn't expect what was going to happen after this. Um, when he finished, he pulled out a razor blade and proceeded to make small marks from my knees up to my sternum. Like hundreds of little marks from there. Over my legs, over my groin, over my genitals, over my stomach. And my brain does what our brains do when we're in a ton of trauma. It disassociates us. It protects us. And when I woke up from the disassociation, he was gone. I was untied. I had a bed sheet drying to my stomach and my body. And I just wrapped up and I found my stuff and I left. With the amount of blood, I'm gonna just assume that he had left me for unalived. I went home. I locked all my doors and I slept in my closet. I didn't sleep, but I went into my closet with my dog and I hid for 2 days. And the next time I left my house was to go to the emergency room because my genitals had swollen, my testicles had swollen so much that my penis was gone. Um, it was a horrible experience. That was the downslide of my life. I gave up. I gave up for a long time. And I'm not giving up today. I'm going to go in for this session and I'm going to see it again and I'm going to feel it again. And I'm going to take my life back because nobody gets to take my life anymore. It's mine. And if you're like me, but you don't know how to get help, I'll help you. You don't have to feel like this. It can get better. I'm gonna hop off. I love all of you. There is help out there. Okay? And I'm gonna do whatever I can to show it for you.